All right, folks. Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Depends on wherever you are or from your location. We are going to be looking at a couple of issues here today. We are going to be looking at here. One of which we are going to be looking at is city. We are going to be looking at the CDC party. Obviously, in where is at a company. Before that time, this is getting really concerning because, like, like we have seen a lot of things that the oppositions are going to emphasize on, and they are beginning to, rise up in our faces. And moreover, when we talk about naked position, also to
Oh, Jesus,
as
mighty
well,
name.
we are
In
going to be
Jesus'
looking
mighty
at
name.
the
Shall we
I think
prophesy?
it's ACP party, Honorable Sir
I know this
Joseph,
is not just a privilege to pray,
also as well
but I also want to
showcasing
send this
themselves.
caveat out.
And lastly, we
As
will
the
be
government
looking
are
at
carrying
this
on
general
diplomatic
here that
leave,
made,
it's good,
his thing in regards to the
So
border
tomorrow, for
situation
the team, pues,
in Liberia. So
bread
not to waste
loose,
much
so they
of
can
your
bring the government.
time,
So
let's
the
go
government will
on
carry
right
on the
now
diplomatic
with the
engagement.
show.
LBRA TV of education, information, and entertainment starts now.
Welcome. This is from Marshall County from the Latoya District. You are welcome. But put your hands together as we call on Honorable Yakan. Give me a fire special sticker. people say they will expel you. They will expel you. Let me tell you something today. Everything I say, I stay my head. That's what I said. Everything I give from my mouth, I stay my head. That's what I say. Some people say, oh, you know, leave the country and go. When the people bring a letter, we will say you're not here. I'm not going nowhere. I will be here until I see whoever to do something for me. I represent the Liberian people. I say, ain't no program law, right? Ain't no coming parade the street, right? We'll make grandpas so hot. Oh, we'll make grandpas so hot. So they can know that 2029 are one round, no second round. Oh, 2029 are one round, say. 2029 are one round, say. So I'm not really young. I'm keeping the stamina for the highway. I'm probably going to use it over it. We will show the opposition strength in Grand Passport Country. The opposition is not behind the horse opposition. And nobody can make us scared in the country. I remember 6 years ago, we challenged the ruling party here. And we can still do it. We can still do it. Nobody who liberated you and myself, we are all liberating the country. For all men, brother, feel him, all him, and what my grandchildren. When Joseph brother feel him, all him, and what my grandchildren. Liberating not for all men. The time was competing for he was joking. Now today he say, oh man, y'all know a new need? They're going to go to play with Tete. I say, Muya, Paga go to play with Tete, Muya. I know y'all go. I know y'all coming to my time go. Muya, Paga go to play with Tete, Muya. You go to play with Tete, Muya. Y'all keep the seminar will come in. Grandmaster outside our the opposition. Amanda! Thank you. Clear disease. Further, let me recognize the current leadership, the city mayor, the superintendent of Grand Bassa, the officials, the members of the local government of Grand Bassa. I want to recognize our distinguished national chairman, Danga Augustine Cole. I want to recognize the representative of the district, my own brother Matthew Joe. I want to recognize our colleague. Everybody knows Yaga, right? Yaga, I want to say thank you for coming. You are not a member of the CDC, but you are a member of the opposition bloc. And we are very proud to associate ourselves with you. Thank you for coming. I want to recognize the chiefs, the youth, our mothers, the market women, the student community, the motorcyclists, the younger boys, the Pepe boys. I want to recognize and say thank you to all of you who honor me. I'm very proud. I say thank you very much. And I want to recognize all citizens, particularly those of you who have made sacrifices for the CDC. You know, majority of you have never personally benefited from CDC. But you have lived your life and blood and sweat for the cause of CDC. I want to say thank you. And those of you who have chosen to be leaders to represent CDC, I want to say to you that 2029 is your year. 2029 is not about President Weah. It is not about Nathaniel McGill. It is about the ordinary people who who are fighting every day to change the condition of Liberia through CDC. There will be no more pocket wear baboon draw. When you wear hard, you will get a benefit. So I want to say thank you. Before I swear you in, because you are going to make CDC win 2029. It's not for job here. It's not for me. Because if we lose Grandmaster Kande, it will be because of you we are losing Grandmaster Kande. Correct? If we lose Grandmaster, it will be because of you. And when we win Grandmaster, it will be because of you. So before I swear you, I want to say three things. You know, I'm a member of the government. But Liberia has a problem. And that problem that we have, it requires the collective effort of concern, the collective concern of all Liberians. So I will address it. But let me go back into history because most of you, the teachers, I want to recognize the teachers, my special friends, because I'm a chairman of education, so I love education. And the students that are my constituents. So I want to recognize my friends from the teaching committee, the teachers. I want to say thank you for supporting this program and thank you for coming. But let me say three things, three very important things for the country. And I hope our president, I said president because our president because the president of Liberia, correct? I hope you will listen. Because you know, some of us have more power than some of the people in the government today. Some of us, we have power in the country than some of the people in the government today. But if you don't manage power well, there's always things to a problem. Most of you young people below who are born after 2003. Most of you are born after 2003. You know, there was, in 1980, Samuel Doe had a justice minister and a defense minister. The justice minister name was great, Jenkins Camp. The minister of defense name was Grady Allison. Majority of you heard about them, but you know what knew them. Justice Minister Jenkins Camp was the most powerful justice minister. He never followed the law. He was arresting people. When you criticize the government, he will arrest you because he felt you have power. He was jailing people. But you know what happened to Jenkins Camp? Jenkins Camp died on the street. He died in a dumper. Nobody went to look where he died. He went and lied down in the dumper and died there. So we want to give this warning to the people who are in power today, who believe that they can abuse the rights of citizens. You know, the government will be tolerant. This government, when you criticize them, the next day they will arrest you, they will jail you, they will silence you. It's the same problem that happened with Jacket. You may not agree with Jacket's statement. You may disagree with Jacket. Everybody got a different way of seeing things. We have a national problem. The Guineans have come, and what I call, this is an invasion. Because in the country, that enter your territory and put your flag down, they can't take you over that area. Technically, all the people are living around the area where Guinea get that flag down, they're not Liberian, they are Guineans. Because Guinea has assumed legal authority over our land. Okay, our government is saying we're not going, because this is a provocation. We're not going to use force to remove the Guinean, we'll use that. That is good. But at the same time, as a government, you gotta be tolerant, you gotta listen to people. I hear young people saying, and especially the Minister of Information saying, if you say we should get a full gun,
come, we'll get you gun and take you to the war front. You know who made that statement? Y'all know who made that statement? During the war when law entered local countries, our former president, President Taylor, Princess Johnson Morris then was a human rights woman. She said she did not believe, and which she was entitled to her opinion. She did not believe that the rebels were in Lofa. President Taylor said they could take them from the helicopter and carry them to the war front. That is the same comment that Liberia are making today. And they said Taylor was wrong then, you think they're right now? If Taylor was wrong then, you think they're right now? Because these children making the remark, believing that they're more Liberia. And they think that they are more Liberian than other people. Because they are in authority so they can abuse anyone. So if you can make a little remark and you have problems. But let me tell you something. If the government decides to remove Yeke, expel Yeke from the legislature, Yeke, and you will spend money. They will spend money to remove Yeke because they don't have the vote. They will go and bribe people to vote to remove Yeke, but Yeke still get a right to go and contest, and Yeke will win again. So why are you wasting money? Why are you wasting like federal money to remove Yeke for a statement that will not cost Liberia anything? For a statement that will not cause Liberia any damage. When you want to use government money to remove it, and at the same time use government money to replace it, and when you're going to replace Yeke, the people will still go for Yeke again. So it's a waste of time. So I encourage the government not to pursue that. If the government got money, let it take money and free more other people. Because when you get strong army, the people Guinea will not do it Liberia. Because Guinea believe that will not get strong army, so they're just walking into Liberia and taking our land. So that my advice I want to give the government. And I also want to warn our brother and our serving government because there's a tomorrow. Someone ain't get power. They just served for 2 years. Someone have more power than them. But now you government is there. They are there now. So it's a warning. Having said that, I want to believe in the chairman, grandmaster, that all the people are here they're part of the country. So I don't want you here to put your right hand. Including all the officials of grandmaster. Because what we are coming to do, we are coming to swear to God that will defend CDC with our life and with our blood. That can 29. Anybody try to cheat, CDC will not sleep. After election you will work, and after election you will make sure that you will, when they count the ballot, you will take the ballot paper and bring it to the party headquarters and protect your vote. So I want you to put a red on and say, quietly say, I do solemnly swear that I uphold, protect the Constitution of CDC, the interest of CDC, that anything that goes against CDC, I will fight against it, that I will fight against internal and external threat against CDC, and I will respect the Constitution of Liberia. So help me God. You are all now an ambassadors of CDC. There is a solemn order you took. You now want to get oath. This is more important to you. So everywhere you go, when it says CDC meeting, you got to go to the meeting. When you live in your community, go and recruit somebody to be your physician. Because 2029 is about our life. And now, look, we are seeing everything, man. They will say, President, we are flying private jet, but what are they doing? And they're flying private jet. So when somebody lies to you one time, they can't lie to you for the second time. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you, citizens, grandmaster, I want to thank you. You know, we won Grandmother 2023, but the vote was not sent the weekend of your winning election. So just around, you're going to go from door to door, from room to room, from girlfriend to boyfriend, from husband to wife, from daughter to brother. So make it an easy way. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Teacher, take it on, take it on.
The PAP, if we come to rescue the nation,
Action Party.
we shouldn't shoot God
Action bearer of the parties, and like Saga said,
as compared to other
the
parties.
party as well.
The religious
Here, this act.
affairs is
We
an
understand
office,
that the vice
in
president
higher office,
of like
in religious, in political parties in this nation.
very important.
So if PAP cannot follow
and
suit,
other top political
we want to say, please do that
raises
and do it
convention
at
as
the
well.
right time.
So we're here, and I want to appreciate
Let us pray.
us.
Gracious and everlasting Father, we want to say thank you for having brought us together.
Gathered here.
We know it is not by mistake that you've brought us together.
The women,
Father, we pray for our sovereign nation.
salaries of the
We
people
pray
party.
for all of those mistakes that we've been making as a nation. We pray that yourself want to rescue us. We know as human we can err.
And of course,
We know we have gone against you, and that brought even the 14 years war.
the entire
But Lord, we have come back again that we want you to remove us as a nation.
Damn.
That PAP
From different
will
parties.
be the rescuer, the proper rescuer for this nation.
Find our
Father, that we will take this nation to its rightful position. We want to say thank you. We want to say bless all that have participated here. Bless all candidates. Bless all who be political heads to come so that, Lord, everything that will be done your way and not our way as human. This we ask in the precious name of your Son, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We pray with thanksgiving. And the church say amen.
So with the invocation has been done.
First priority, second priority, third priority. I am not hearing you. First priority, second priority, and third priority. You got to say that one more time with me. First priority, second priority, third priority. Thank you. God bless you, Reverend Giffler, and Organizing Chairman Ahmed Salif. At this time, we will now invite Honorable Border, who will come and welcome us to this all-important occasion. God bless you.
All right, so the program has started. The
Chairman.
who happens to be the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, is expected to arrive here
Of
in
the
a minute.
PAP, distinguished platform guests. I am highly honored to be here today, especially to welcome you as former representative and superintendent of the district. I'm highly impressed. I can say to you that the people of this district and county are impressed. I want to say since the death of William R. Tolbert, they have been the first time in history I've seen people, poor people, not being transported, coming on their own to identify with you because of the way and manner Senator Sanjosa lived with people. On behalf of the people of this great district, we have produced all of the leaders in this country except Chief Justice Papa. Produced 2 executive justices. And rest assured that our blessing will be with you and this party. This is our party. I'm a retired member of the legislature and then chairman of the Election Commission. I said I would not to get into politics again. But I'm not in politics. I will not run for any position. I want Honorable Sanjosa to be elevated at another level. So we work on feeding all of the villages and towns to make sure that is happy. Because our children will be blessed. I said to you, I don't want to talk too long because the program is long. I'm sorry not here for me to work him. I said to him and to the party, I greet you and leave you. I say in a Christian language, peace be unto you. In a Arabic language, assalamu alaikum.
So the official welcome remarks from a lawmaker
Thank you.
and resident of
Thank you, Honorable. At this point in time, we will ask the band to give us 2 minutes of play. The band. 2 minutes of play quickly. Give us a selection.
All right, so there will be a live performance from the band here as the folks.
Right after the band, we will have statements from political parties, representatives that are here.
This very important event is happening here at the administrative building, also Riley County Administrative Building. And of course, as you see, there are young people from across the country who have made their way here to perform part of this very important convention. The People's Action Party, new political, that's vision bearer, as they call him, is the Montserrat County Senator Saga Joseph. So this is where we are. We will head back to the actual program. So as the light band is playing from that end, and we're expected to have the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia arrive here as well. We've been told that he's going to be the keynote speaker here at this very important convention. First convention of the People's Action Party. And so this is happening here at Montserrat County Administrative Building. So thanks for joining us. We are coming to you live from Benton, the capital city of Montserrat County. And what you see here today happens to be the first convention of the People's Action Party. Senator Saga Joseph, along with other officials of the party, have organized this event to decide the next officials of the institution who gets elected as what. All of those who will be established here today. In the meantime, we're looking forward to seeing if we can have a word with Senator Joseph. We're also looking forward to seeing what the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia will have to say today as he arrives here, serving as the keynote speaker for this first convention of the People's Action Party. The gathering or this convention has brought together young people, cross-section of young people from across the different counties of Liberia. And of course, this is the atmosphere here. Also here you have different banners. Let me move forward. You have different banners printed with inscriptions. Let me see what this one says. Let me see what this one says. This one says. So I see this banner with the inscription there. Honorable Boris Barbie for Montserrat Committee Chairman. And of course, this is one of the candidates expected to participate in the convention here today. Now, if you move far towards this end, there are other officials there as well. I see the Montserrat County Senator is coming. So let's see if we can have a brief conversation with the Montserrat County Senator, Senator Saga Joseph. Senator Joseph, welcome to School TV. How are you? You are here at this first convention of the PLP. What do we expect? What should Liberians expect?
Well, I mean, we have the official ceremony.
And please, Mr. How many candidates we have for the attending this position? 1,050 delegates. How many candidates are we talking about? Okay. So, what's the overall impression? You'll be running as one. Okay, so I don't tell her, but you okay, don't tell her, but to us. So how are you, sir? You are the electoral chair. How many candidates are we expected to have here? How many candidates? Okay, thank you. All right, so this is where we are. Senator Saga Joseph there. A brief conversation with him says he's going to be nominated. He's going to be contesting for the position of political leader of the People's Action Party. But he says he remains hopeful that following the nomination that he's going to get votes. But this is the atmosphere here, and they are now awaiting the arrival of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Once the Vice President arrives, this program will officially be starting. Let's see if we can speak to a few individuals who have come to grace this occasion here this afternoon. We're going to speak to a few of them here to know why they're here. Hello, how are you? Hello, what's your name? You said? You're here at this first convention of the PLP. Are you a member, first of all? But what brought you here? You came here for the convention. What do you expect? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, so we are expected to have the Vice President arrive here very shortly. The stage is being set for that, and so this is where we are. There's a presence of security here.
At this point in time, we will.
Of course, this is.
We will now
the first
invite
convention of
the chair.
The People's Action Party.
Okay, please be fast, sir.
From this angle, the stage, as you see there, is set. Senator Joseph there on one end. You have the chair for election affairs, and the other top officials of the People's Action.
Good afternoon, fellow Liberians. Standing before you, I'm E-Max Lawan Jr. I'm going to be the vice presidential candidate for the Liberia for Prosperity Party ticket. If you check our history, I'm the first young Liberian to have run with somebody as vice presidential candidate. You can check it out. 2014, in the fight of Ebola, I am the one who was the spokesperson for the Ebola record that was marginalized in my Guinea. And I wrote VOA through the consultation of Global Community Partner for Good. And the country director out here, they sent him back to the US. But seeing the effort that Honorable Sir H. Joseph exerted during the Ebola crisis, and being a political second leader on the party, I tried to join him. And I joined him in cordiality. I came to him as a brother because we see the kind of mind he got for Liberians. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, Liberians, we are one. What we pushing for is love. I believe our challenges in this country, one has been lack of love. Because we see the high level of love, his ability, his ambitions. Someone who try to come up bold to make Liberia a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Sir H. Joseph, you got my support for now onward, and I will do due diligence in my duty. God bless you.
Thank you. First priority. Second priority. Third priority. First priority. Second priority. Third priority. Ladies and gentlemen, join me now as we invite the organizing Secretary General of this great party, and he is the chairman for this convention, as he come to greet this opening ceremony. Honorable Alvin Weeds. Honorable Alvin Weir.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. I can hear you. Hello. All protocol is zero. We want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to establish this great convention. I first want to say thank you to all those who are part of this convention. From touching the grass to bringing water, moving people from place to place. I want to thank you. All those who are representing the different projects, organization, who are gracing this occasion, we say welcome again and thank you for coming. Mr. Acting Chairman, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work to make this organization a successful one. Thank you for giving us the time to make this convention what it is today. I can guarantee you, I know we have been having some complaints about the feeding. The food is here and it's here in surplus. If you haven't eaten, don't worry about it. We got more food for you. As long as the Honorable Sir Joseph is here, you will eat your stomach that full, you got tired. Mr. Senator, the convention. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everything disarray.
So let me make this very important announcement. If you are a member of the Senate Mass Choir, please proceed. And while they are coming, we will again turn to the band for another 1 minute of selection. The band. While the Senate Mass Choir make their way, the band will give us another minute of the brass band play is from Bon County. All the way there, Bon County. They came here for this purpose and they are very energized.
So you have the live band there from the far end.
The brass band from Bon County.
Of course, you have Liberians from this end, everywhere celebrating, coming here to form part of this very important. So, thanks for a very good number of Nigerians out here this afternoon. It's very important occasion. So this is what thanks for joining us. So very shortly, we're expected to see the arrival of the Vice President of the Republic of Nigeria. But there's a very good turnout here in Bensonville, Bentor, where this very important press convention of the AP, that's the People's Action Party, is taking place. And of course, this is where we are. Social TV are here live from Bensonville. There are different organizations. PAPs are celebrated from different counties and very here as well. And what you see here is just the number of young people who are, let's say the number of citizens are seeking at the moment. But across the administrative compound for the complex have a very good number of Liberians who have gathered here in observance of this press convention of the PAP. So this is where we are.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Staying here live.
Thank you.
Senator Saga said there.
So at this point, I'm sure the choir is ready.
Next up,
The
the
choir will come and give
Senate
us the
Mass
first
Choir
selection.
will be taking the
We'll
stage
call them again
with a
because we
selection.
know they are involved to bless our hearts. So while the choir make the arrangement, we also want to recognize the county coordinators and the chairman for the various days to go unnoticed. We want to recognize them,
So before us
and
now
we know
is
that this is just the beginning. God bless you. Choir.
Senate Choir. As you know, Senator Saga said, who's
In Jesus' mighty name,
one of the candidates here
we
today.
are members of the Liberian
Delegate
Senate
is a
as
member of
choir.
the Liberian Senate
And so there's some people in selection for University
representation
of Liberia.
of the Liberian
God bless you.
Spoon TV. Thanks for joining us. So this is where we are, folks. A very good number of Liberian citizens gathered here this afternoon to witness the first convention.
Hallelujah.
Yes, see. You have folks across. Of course,
Showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. Let's fly on. Showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. Of Liberia. Let's fly on. Showing loyalty to the nation, Liberia. The red on the flag is for bravery. The white on the flag is for purity. The sun is for republic. The blueprint is for the people. We know that period is our own. The Declaration of Independence was sound in 1847. 11 minutes on the paper, we are the first republic. The lone star shining evermore. The fire of Liberia, let's fly on. Showing loyalty to the nation, Liberia, the flag of Liberia, let's fly on. Showing loyalty to the nation, Liberia. If my people
Citizens got together in Asa. They said we have to go back and make Singapore better. So the senators like Joseph sat here in wisdom and talked about presence part of Liberia agenda. So for that backdrop, we decided that the People Action Party for Singapore want to take in Singapore, still can be done for Liberians, can make the life of Liberians to improve better than what we are going through now. So because of that, the former candidate, we were 150 during the regime of the Coalition for Democratic Change. We went there. We plus supported the Coalition for Democratic Change.
But now we have decided that this is the best choice for the Nigerian people, the People Action Party, because the first pillar of this party believes in action. We believe in the people. So because of this, we, the candidate, the United Candidate for federal political parties, have decided and have concluded that we will give our support to the People's Action Party. So today we have come with all of our might, all of our strength, to make sure that the People's Action Party prevail in Liberia. So we say thank you very much. We will now, what you say, our female candidate, which is the cheerleader for the black, will close it up for her. And Antonio, for District 9 Nina County, you are welcome to the big platform.
Thank you, Maserado One. And I will introduction, I am Honorable Juno Saying, District number 9 Nina County. On behalf of the former candidate, we decided to give our support to PAP. Reason being is that while we went through in this fund election, in the hands of politicians, they use us and they lie to us. After the election, they dumped us along the way and we had nowhere to go. And Honorable Sir Joseph was the only person that was still listening to our cry. So based on that, we decided to give our full support to him come 2029 for the presidency. Thank you.
So the voice of the male and female candidates or representatives of former officials, former candidates of the PAP, the People's Action Party, from various political parties representing here, the organizing chairperson of the
response to the message by the Secretary General of the ruling Unity Party, from His Excellency, the President of our Republic, Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr., and from the Unity Party. Before I give the response, there was a little oversight when I spoke earlier and recognized leaders. Our acting county chairs and our acting district chairs across the country, thank you. It is because of the work you've done that we see all these people here today. So I apologize for the oversight. I just want to recognize all of you and our chair lady here, Madam Victoria Laki. Thank you for your organization and all the work you've done and all the women leaders in PAP. So now, Mr. Secretary General, on behalf of the organizing leadership and the active leadership of the People's Action Party, we would like to thank you for honoring our invitation and honoring our convention. And thank you for the message from His Excellency and from the ruling party. We're glad that you have heard the PAP loud and clear. You see, wise politicians pay attention to signals. They understand the language and they have understood. You know, as a politician and as a political party, this is a political convention. Me as an organizing chair, myself, my neck is on the line. I'm in the race to become chairman proper for the party. And so we await our convention's outcomes when we shall have elected our former leaders of the party, fully constituted leaders, fully certificated party by the Nations Commission. We will provide a formal response to the ruling Unity Party. In the meantime, I'd like to say before I sit down, yes, we've said, if you've been following in all our media engagements, that PAP is a partner in solutions. We are and will be a different kind of political party. We're not here to cost people. We're a serious party. We will be a serious party. If a ruling party an incumbent government is doing well, we acknowledge it. If it's not enough, we say, look, but do more. Our people deserve more. Because we as a party will reject the current conditions of our people. We reject the current conditions of the country. Yes, there are improvements. Some marginal in some areas, some we're still struggling. We've seen from time immemorial, from one administration to the next, from one presidency to the next, from one president to the next, from one political party to the next. They've only provided marginal services to our people. Marginal changes, cosmetic changes here and there. As the first independent republic, the oldest independent republic on the continent of Africa, we reject the current status of our country. In the 21st century, we do not accept a country where the future of our young people is for them to be motorbike riders only. Yes, it's a positive thing to ride bikes and keke because that's not crime. That's a positive thing to earn income and survive and go to college and all that. But that is not the future of our country's leaders, as the young people are the leaders of our country. We believe that Liberia, the government of the Republic of Liberia, any party that is in office, just the government itself, owes a lot more to the Liberian people than we provided in the past. That is the motivation of this people-centric party, People's Action Party. We have people and action in the name of our party for very intentional reasons. And you will see, Mr. Secretary General, you will see the actions we're talking about. We're not here to joke. PAP is a serious party. It will be felt and it will be seen. So again, we thank all the other political parties who have come here, who we've invited, who have honored our invitations, even those who are on their way. We thank you for gracing this occasion. We want to demonstrate to you that PAP is a mature political party. We are partners in solution. We will focus on the people, and if you focus on the people, anyone who is doing well for and by the people, you embrace them, you work with them. And so thank you again, Mr. Secretary General. We appreciate you honoring our invitation. Extend to His Excellency and to your party leadership our appreciation and gratitude for the message you've delivered here today and for your attendance. Thank you.
Well, the acting chairman of the PAP.
At this junction, we want to go on to the bench
responding to comment made by the Secretary General of the Unity Party, Amos Twelve, still here, all happening at the.
While we are waiting the band crew, we now ask the
complex.
DJ. If you get something.
Okay, folks. Welcome to all of you guys that's just joining us. Please like, follow, share, and comment. Please like, follow, share, and comment. Uh, Looking at what is going on, PAP party rather, People Action Party, and we earlier, show the CDC campaign. The CDC campaign. We earlier showed the CDC campaign within Grand Bassa County, and Yeke Koruba, show up. Yeke Koruba was one of the guests, according to what he said, that he's not a sedition, but he's a guest. People. He said that he's a guest. He's not a sedition, but he's a guest. Folks, the number is there, 612-222-0299 is the number. Or if you want to be part of the platform, you can simply text, and I will share the link with you to join the platform. But if you want to call, it's 612-222-0299. Okay, let's tell ourselves the truth here, guys. This is really something to worry about. It is worrisome in a way that I'll be very honest with you. Basically, with all of the situations that we have going on in our country now, looking at the border issue, we learn even today that some Guinean troop were caught or were seen on the Liberian soil of Ganta, Nimba County, this evening by 5 something, I think 5:45. Hundreds of troops with the commander named Kamara, claiming that he came to see how his soldiers were doing. You just coming to check to see how your soldiers are doing, and you're bringing hundreds of manpower. Even I don't care based on what happened in or what took place in Lofa. It is based on how you people came. So our government has been really leaving us in a lot of doubt. That got the oppositions have started emphasizing, on the weaknesses of the government. All kinds of rumors out there about, the government, compromising or have compromised the safety of the Liberians. The government, have sold our land and all sort of things. And this is weakening, or this is going to weaken, the UP party. Even at the convention here of the PAP party, we learned that our vice president turned out there. Members of the of the UP party, were there. Are they kind of like trying to strengthen the PAP party? They are trying to cross carpet because they have lost confidence in the fact that UP will ever come back. But if that is the case, then I, as an individual, I would say basically that the best party to affiliate with, from what I have seen now, quite in my mind, I'll be very honest. Don't get me wrong, man. I wouldn't even say the best party. I take that back to FLU. I would say people should look closely. People should be very, very keen about what they are looking at, because we are seeing parties that have been engaging, being very active, with the Liberian people and the things that are going on in the country, showing that empathy of what the Liberians are going through, even showing the protection of the Liberian people, and speaking on key issues that matters to uh the people of Liberia, like talking about focusing on our security, focusing on our military, equipping them, making sure that they are well equipped, you know, giving us an advanced military, looking at things that will improve, our society, our economic system. I mean, come on now, we're the oldest African nation. I mean, up to now, what do we have to show for it? The fact that what Guinea just recently did, is disgraceful to our country, to us. It is disgraceful. And if we having people coming up today and saying that they have started running, the campaign ahead of 2029, while we have current issues going on in the country, that being selfish. And the worst part about it, not just that they are running, their campaign, but they are barely focusing on the issues of Liberia, the current issues. They just brush over it. Whatever they say, is like to say they just only want to let the Liberian people to know that they themselves are thinking about the situation Liberia is going through. But what are they doing? How are they containing the situation or the problem? What they are telling the Liberian people that needs to be done. And I can be honest with you, only one party I have so far I have seen that have showed true concern about what needs to be done, what is lacking, what we are lacking that is causing this current issue that we are going through in that country. We no this time and age. Now the Liberian people needs to open their eyes. They need to be very, very cautious, about the leadership that they are bringing into power tomorrow. A lot of our leaders have failed us. I've seen Yeke Koluba after being a traitor. He went out there and publicly announced that Lofa belongs, or that border belongs to Guinea. The people have emphasized on that, been playing his recording all in Guinea, or interpreting it to the Guinean and the Guinean authority, using that against us in order to claim, our land and thing. Now he has come back now. He distributing cement bag to his district and other places and thing, trying to show that he means well for Liberia. He should be facing treason. He should be, faced with treason, and he should be as well, be rejected. Yeah, he should be rejected. Yeah. You cannot speak against the state. You cannot speak against, the Liberian people, the land you claim that you were birthed, where you claim that you came from. Yeah, within the interest of the opponent people, or those enemies out there, and then you want to claim that treason. You have not committed treason. The word is treason. I quickly correct myself. It is treason. He has committed treason, and he needs to face the court of law. He needs to. I mean, I'm so angry. I've been angry for so long since I heard Yeke speaking like that up till now. I feel so hurt that I basically just speak out of, my head, without even thinking, because it is painful. It is painful. Yeah. It is painful. Yeah. It is really painful. Yeah. Yeke will sit down, he speak against the state. He will speak against the state. And then we expect, that he's patriotic of the country. No. Yeke should even be impeached. Yeke should be taken out of office. He doesn't represent, he's not fit to represent District 10. You see, because of this issue and this situation here that we are having, yeah, because of this that we are having, I can say it's not an easy thing to even think that tomorrow we can ever get back that piece of land at the border. And we don't still know the intention of how far the Guineans are willing to go with this. Now they have approached Guinea Border as well. They have approached Guinea Border. Okay? Bringing hundreds of men across the border on the Liberian soil and talking about the commander Camara talking about checking on his men, complimenting that we are families, brothers and sisters. Yes, okay, we are family. Why will you be infringing on the sovereignty of your brothers or your sister? Why will you bring, guns? Or why will you bring, arms and things into the land of your brothers and sisters like you are at war? Why? It is not right. And our government is doing nothing, absolutely nothing about it. Because all that thing they talk about negotiating behind closed door, what are the results? What are the results that is leading today to, people who fought the war in the past to start issuing, threats and speaking out their minds about the land? It is not right. It is not right. The country is having a problem now. This should be taken seriously. Folks, anybody coming to you for your vote, we should learn our lesson by now. Seriously, we should learn our lesson by now. You people, 2029 coming, you should not give and issue your votes out to any candidate just in the name of they will make a better candidate. Look at what is happening today. Be able to make that correction. We have taken so many risks with these people. And all the risks that we have taken, it has led us to nothing positively. Yeah. We keep on losing. We keep on picking the wrong people. And most of these candidates or these government officials and things, a lot of them, their families are not even in that country. They are not there. Like Yeke there, who have sold out our land. Yeke has his children, his wife, everybody in Ghana doing well, advancing their lives. He got properties in Dubai as he claimed. How is that helping the Liberian people? And then he comes to District 10, buy few bags of cement and say he giving it to them to show his loyalty to the people of District 10. Hey, Liberian people, so it had turned from bag of rice or cup of rice now to bag of cement. That's how bad it has become. From bag of rice now, our Liberian people are selling their birthrights now to representatives and senators that don't mean well for them to bag of cement. Do you know how much these people in the house get? Every month they're taking between 20 to 25,000 home. And 14 to 15 bags of cement. Is that what the Liberian people worth yeke? That you can stand in public on the media and say that the land belongs to Guinea, so Guinea should take it. Even to CDC, why would you want to even trust Mene Yeke Koruba? Yeke has exhibited who he is. Yeke has shown his true personality. So it's like, if you people can tell Yeke, you put Yeke into your camp or your group tomorrow, and then, today and tomorrow, you win election, and you don't give whatever agreement you sign up with Yeke, you don't fulfill it, you don't live up to it. Oh my God, I'm sorry for you. Yeke is going to go on the wrong page too. Yeke have said it over and over. Any group he support, you're going to agreement with him. If you fulfill or you feel not to live up to your promises, based on whatever you discuss, he's coming for you. Yeke does not have that country at heart. It's only his interest, like every other senators and representatives. They think about their pockets and their families. So CDC, I know you feel that you need Yeke voice. You feel like you need Yeke disgruntled behavior. But whatever you are signing up for with Yeke, you are signing or you are putting yourself into an agreement that you must live up to. Whatever you are signing up with Yeke, remember, you are putting yourself in an agreement you must live up to. Because if for any reason tomorrow you fail to meet up with that obligation, Yeke is going to come after you, seditions. You saw what he did to George Weah. That also contributed to George Weah losing the election to UP. So you should know better about that. And you know why Yeke too, man, Yeke. What made you to think that people will be stupid all the time or foolish all the time? You think that anybody trusts you like that? Look, you, Henry Costa, and the like of yours are the same. The only difference is that you are in government space and working. But don't think that people trust you. They don't. The people knows that you are betrayal. They know, Yeke. So all that thing there, you standing up, say, Joseph Baka, get the land of Lofa. Look, at the end of the day, Yeke, CDC will not trust. In fact, they don't trust you. They have seen your character. They know the kind of man you are. Tell yourself the truth. You just a hustler. You jumping, from one end to the other just to see where you fit. And you fit nowhere because you're a betrayer. You betray your own country and you have been betraying other parties and other people. So all your hustling that thing that UP never gave you, and you think that you think that CDC will give you, you lie. CDC said soon CDC obtain or take over such power, they will dump you by the wayside. They know the caliber of man you are. Tell yourself the truth. So I even got to have my head set to say I won't convince CDC. Because I know CDC learned their lesson or CDC knows better. Yes, CDC knows better and they have learned their lesson. CDC knows better. CDC ain't foolish to trust you? No, they know better. Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing. All of our party, our people, if you claim your love, the people of Liberia love the country. Look at the situation that we are undergoing from Guinea. You should be mostly paying attention instead of shifting blame one side, on the government. What are you people doing? Because I know this is a point that you people have made. you people, a lot of you people wanted this. Yeah, y'all wanted it. Now y'all feel y'all have scored your point. Y'all have scored your point. And your point that y'all have scored, y'all will be elected. The Liberian people bring you into power. That's what y'all wanted. So that means that y'all are not even in the interest of the Liberian people at all. Y'all are not. Pape Boyka. What are you doing? If UP does not come back to power, it's because of you. It's because of the administration that you have. You know that with what just happened, I learned just recently that President Boyka has spoken to the House about passing a bill for the military. And the House of Senate and Representatives rejected it and closed it up. Liberian people. The House refused to pass the bill for our military. Instead, they prefer, taking the money, putting it into their pockets, and, enriching themselves and their families. They refuse. When just that little thing they went on to the border there where, the Speaker of the House and thing, all of them, Tamafala, all of them, they went to to go verify things for themselves at the border there. Do you know how much they requested to be paid again? Thousands of dollars, as I learned. Reliable source. They paid them thousands of dollars again. Because what impact that could be made? So they won't say all the information coming from out of there. The informer, all those informations that have been reaching their decks. They're being informed. They did not believe it. Their own era were to go on the scene just to be paid, just to steal again from the Liberian people. Then the Speaker of the House saying that he's having a meeting with Ivory Coast, the same Guinea, Sierra Leone, and whatever. Why do people play our country? Why are they playing the Liberian people? Why are they putting us at risk? Why? That's not good. Why are they putting us at risk? Yeah? 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 They are taking us. They are taking our country for granted. Are these the kind of people going to continue leading us, ruling us, and things? Really? But let's continue to watch PAP party.
Our officials is what mark this a convention. Therefore, we want to now call on the band crew to please entertain our partisans and
delegates
live
It
at
gives
the
me
press convention
the
of the
distinct pleasure
People's
and
Action
honor
Party here in
to introduce a
Prince
brother and a
Wellington.
friend, the senior senator of Mansorado County, Senator Sir H. Joseph. This man, what you see him do in the communities around the country, how he lives his life, they didn't start today. From where when we were teenagers in Waterloo refugee camp in Sierra Leone, you know, unaccompanied teenagers, we were looking for ways to get our education, to survive on cocodolos, some kind of UNHCR fast food thing, yeah? Yeah. And what you see today, we saw him years ago. And so this is the man who remembers all his friends. It amazes me. When some opportunity comes or something he knows, somebody he knows in his past has the expertise, the experience and knowledge, you say, wait, I gotta call people. So because they remember the man he said with us. You need a lawyer, then you think of one of our friends who is a lawyer. So well, that higher than me, remember? So I said, okay, this guy, today he's a senator. Yes, all kinds of people around him. He has opportunities to ignore some of his childhood friends, but he does not do that. He does not do that. We're all here today because several years ago he gathered us and said, Ahmed, we have to do something about our country. He said there are some people around here in Liberia, different groups. There are some people in America, some in Australia, in Germany. All we've been talking. We got to establish our political party that will be very different. We'll run it like a company. Every day we're with the people. That's what he told me. Most people know him around the country here as the Ebola hero for what he did during Ebola. I was here. I was working for the United States Agency for International Development. We were the donors. We sat across the table with the government. I called him. I said, my man, that thing you do is dangerous with your life. There, Ebola thing, you're killing people. He said, my man, what we'll do, our people are dying. That's the kind of person he is. So we're here today because of the selflessness of Sir Joseph. He said, let's focus on the people, our people. Let's take action for our people. And thus we're here to take those actions. So I invite him, the Honorable Senator of Mansorado County, our presumptive political leader of the People's Action Party, our official standard bearer, which means I'm hoping and presuming you will win the election for all the positions I just called because he has contenders, okay? To come and inspire us. Make a few remarks. Talk to his people. Senator, you're welcome to the lectern. Please give it a round. Give it a big round. A rise in the applause to Senator Sir Joseph.
Senator Sir Joseph,
gentlemen, thank you.
the presumptive political leader of the PLP, now takes the
Thank you.
podium.
Thank you. Have a seat, please. Have a seat. Please allow me to stand under the existing protocol. I want to say, please listen. We have our motto. Our motto talk about the importance of this institution. And then we say, when we say first priority, we say the people. The reason we say first priority, we say the people because the People Action Party, priority number 1, priority number 2, and 3, everything is about the people. So when we say first priority, then you shout the people. When you shout the people, it reminds you why you are here. No matter why you are here, sitting under the sun, walking here and there, your concern is about the people of Liberia. And that is why we all are seated here today. So we're ready to go ahead. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
First priority.
The people.
Well, now you're ready. The food already here. You can shout. The food here already. So don't worry. Food already inside there. First priority.
The people.
I will not tell you the soup that they cook. Because you're not shouting well. First priority.
The people.
I hear more noise on the side here. Okay, let us start with first priority.
The people.
First priority. The melody here. First priority. Wow, thank you. Indeed, first priority, the people. Second priority, the people. Third priority, the people. We all are happy to be here. And I want to say thanks to the ruling Unity Party Secretary General for being present here today. We invited all of the political parties to come because we think that this is about Liberia. This is not about one individual. This is about Liberia. In order to solve Liberia problem, Liberians must sit together. We are not enemies. Let's sit together. Let's have a discussion. Let us not look at only the downfall of that institution or the person. Let us sit together and discuss what the problems are and how can we move forward. Too long we have struggled. It's about time we move forward. Other countries are going ahead. They can't wait for us. We need to move forward. So I want to say to you, fellow citizens and partisans of the People Action Party, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All of the 15 counties are represented here. All of the 73 electoral districts are all represented here. Thank you for coming. And we're going to make this rotational. We're going to go into other counties. This is the period of organizing our institution. Put ourselves together. Organize ourselves. Put ourselves in structure. The next thing is the mobilization. We are going to move from district to district, county to county to understand what the problems are, the problem our people face. We'll visit door to door, house to house. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come out as a political institution and come up with a paperwork and submit it to the ruling Unity Party.
Yes, sir.
And say to them, election is coming, but these are the issues. We will give it to them. We will not expose it just because we want to seek the downfall. We will come out to raise the issues, come up with suggestions on the floor, and we submit officially. We will invite members of the press and everybody and submit our papers, our working papers to you and say, these are the issues in Liberia. In the 73 electoral districts, the towns and villages, the 15 counties, and we submit it to them with suggestions and proposals. We will not just sit there, we will also tell them we have the technical know-how in the various districts, in the various communities, so that we can move this country forward. Now, our people have struggled a lot because we keep fighting one another. We will not pray for the government not to succeed. Because if the government doesn't succeed, the country will not move forward. We will pray that the government succeed so that the people will benefit. As we speak with the issues at the border in Lofa County, the People Action Party will be working with our partisans in Lofa County to immediately, by next week, set up a relief team where we will surface at the border between Liberia and Guinea. Not just that, we at the People Action Party have started discussions. We believe the issue at the border can be solved traditionally, because those at the borders are traditional people. Therefore, we will sit on the table traditionally. We have already placed a call to our friends and family in Guinea and say, look, we are not here to fight. We fought too long. We want to develop our country. What we believe in is, let's sit on the table and have a discussion. By God's grace, they have said to us, yes, we are willing to sit on the table. So we're going to sit. We're going to call on the traditional people in Lofa County, to be specific, in Foya, Konya, Kalahun District, Buyadu, Masamlahun, Gegadu. We're going to sit on the table, all of the elders. We will sit down at the Makona River and eat together and say, let's move forward. The People Action Party will not encourage any partisans to say, let the Guineans come and fight us. Because you and I are in Monrovia, our people at the border will struggle, they will suffer. Therefore, we will not encourage the government to use any means of force, but the government will encourage a peaceful dialogue. And let me take this time to appreciate His Excellency Joseph Numa Baka, President of the Republic of Liberia, for the dialogue posture that he has started. If you in the People Action Party, when you do well, we'll tell you thank you. And we will not just sit there, we will also join you to solve the problem. This is not just about leadership, it's about saying enough is enough. We need to move our country forward. So all partisans, I want to say to you, thank you. As you come today to elect your leaders in the counties, in the districts, I want to encourage you to look at the bigger picture. Not because you know someone, therefore they should be elected, but based on what they can do in the interest of our country. So I want to say, thank you for coming. Thank you for being patient. We are here all day and all night tonight. We will continue the process until tomorrow evening, until tomorrow night. We are now going to the next stage. That is the preparation of the election of officials of the People Action Party. So I want to say on this note, thank you for coming, and to officially turn over to the Election Commission team of the People Action Party, observed by the National Election Commission. They are here. I want us to behave ourselves very well, because the National Election Commission sent a delegation to observe this election. Members of the press are here. So partisans, let us behave ourselves. Let us take our time and listen to those that will be vying for the different position, they will be given the platform to speak to all of the delegates. On this note, we will call on the chairman of the committee that will hear this election. Before the chairman comes, after the chairman has spoken, the next thing, we will have a break. You will find way to go and have food to eat. While you are eating, also delegates, proceed to the office and get your delegate tag, your tags. And after that, by 6 o'clock, all delegates from the 15 countries will reassemble here to discuss and review the Constitution. When you have reviewed it and endorsed it, the next thing we go into our election. The able committee, the chairman and his members, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for your hard work. On this note, we remain mute as you take over your position. Thank you.
Senator Sarah Joseph of the People's Action Party.
All right, folks.
Invocation as we officially commence our convention. Thank you.
Okay, so
folks,
welcome, folks. This is OTG. We are here live.
You know, the
Jesus' mighty name.
People Action Party.
In Jesus' mighty name.
As we have been listening to CDC launching
I know this is just a privilege to pray,
from Buchanan
but I also
and
want to send this caveat out.
for the sites.
That the PAP
Now,
come to rescue the nation.
let's be very frank here. You know, like our sister,
As compared
like
to
our
other
sister
parties,
Ruth said, we
the religious
not food on this side.
is in office, in higher office, in religious.
You know, the
in
thing here is
religious
these
practice
people
in this
keep on
nation.
coming with the
So if
same
PAP
lyrics.
cannot follow suit,
Keep on coming
we
with
want
the
to say,
same
please,
lyrics.
do that.
Over
Yes,
and
do it.
over and
The
over
right time.
again.
So we're here.
Hoping that, of course, the Liberian
Gracious and
people,
everlasting Father, we want to say thank
know,
you for having brought us
are cool.
together. We know it is not by mistake that you've brought us
like I said
together.
earlier, now it is from
Father, we
bag of
pray
rice
for
to
our
bag of
sovereign
cement.
nation.
So tomorrow they will
pray
say Yeke
for all
Koruba,
those
Yeke Koruba
mistakes
is
that we've been making as a
the one that
nation.
took the Liberian
We pray
people
that
from
yourself want to rescue us.
taking or selling,
We know
you know,
as
the
human,
sovereignty
we
or the
can
rights
err.
and things
We
from
know
bag
we
of
have
rice to
gone
bag of
against
cement.
you, and that brought even the 14
It is so
years
saddening. It is so
we have come back
so
again that
bad
we want you to
to see
remove
that
us as a
Liberians
nation.
live out of.
That PAP
For real.
will be the rescuer, the
Is this
proper
the
rescuer
love
for
for the
this
country
nation.
that we have?
Father, that we will take this nation
CDC coming up and
its
saying,
rightful position.
how
We want to say thank you.
have they
We
been?
want to say
engaging?
bless all that have participated here.
You know,
Bless all candidates.
the
Bless
fact
all
that
who
we
will
have
be
been having all of these critical citizens
political heads
in the country,
to come so that,
it is
Lord,
alarming.
everything that will be done
And by
will
right.
be done your way and not
By
our way
right.
as human. This we ask in the precious name of your Son Jesus Christ
By
of Nazareth.
right,
We pray with thanksgiving.
The opposition
church
should have
say amen.
always engaged. They should have always engaged.
First priority,
They should have been in the
second
house
priority,
fighting for the Liberian people,
third priority.
bills to
I
pass,
am not hearing you. First
making
priority,
sure that Liberia is
second
getting a
priority,
cause. You
and
know,
third
some of the
priority.
places that these
You got to
people,
say that one more time with me.
you know, let me
First priority, second priority.
they come out with this first priority, second priority, and all these jumbo jimbo here. When they should have been doing this thing here in the house. This is something that they should have been taking care of the Liberian people in the house. Why did we put them there, first of all? looking at the military budget, they refuse for it to pass. Instead, they prefer that money be given to them to put into the pockets. You know, the oppositions, they are not pretty much, I would say, they don't have the interest of the Liberian people, and they claim they have the interest of the Liberian people. They pretend not to be aware of what needs to be done for the people of Liberia, but they do know what needs to be done. You know, in the case of all of these things, this is where the opposition is supposed to make their goals. They're supposed to score the points. When they're in the house, they are fighting and making the cases for the Liberian people. When they're in the house, they are fighting and making the cases, for the military and thing. When they get these things done and so forth, even during their campaign time, this is a point that they can score. So it is because of us. We made sure that the bills were passed for the military. That today we have a vibrant military. We have an up-to-date military. We have good roads. We have good healthcare system. It is because of this party. But what they do, they reverse the situation around. They do nothing for the Liberian people in the house there, and they lie and pretend to us. Then coming now to this time of campaigning for election, they make those promises to you and I. Oh, when you elect me, when I'm president, or when I'm senator, when I'm this, I'm that, I'm going to make sure Liberia is secure. I'm going to make sure Liberia has what she needs to have. But the time that they should have done that to make that case is the time like this. It's actually the time like this. They're supposed to make such a case. It's when they are in the house, when they are needed in order to make sure that Liberia has what she needs to have. Then coming to election time or campaigning time is the time that they will be able to showcase themselves and make their case known, to say it is because of my party. We have this bridge bill. It is because of my party. We had this and that going on. Even when the government now wanted to do this, we pushed the government to do that. This is why I said the Liberian people should look well. We understand there are certain situations where the opposition cannot do much, but there are situations in where that they can make recommendations, they can fight. They can fight that even if the government isn't willing to listen, they can make their case known to the public, to the radio. Why do you think they're always coming up on the radio, speaking in social media when government, is going wrong? So is this the same thing that they cannot do? Like if they tell the government, look, we need to pass the budget, for our military and things to receive equipments and things. And, the House isn't agreeing, or, the executive isn't agreeing or whatever and thing. They come to the same social media. They make their case. The Liberian people listen to them, hear them. Liberian people, understand the plot and know where they are coming from. Yeah. This is how they're supposed to make their cases. But instead, no. They want to fool you and I. They want to fool you and I. Because they know that it's not election time yet. They will not say anything. They will not do anything. All they will be after is getting their little pay, their little money. Then by this time, the election coming closer around, because in 2026 and not far from 2029, they start to promise you, when you make me president, I will make sure Guinea Border go back across to the borderline. You make me president, I'll make sure you people get good road system, or you people get good medical system, all these things. When they are elected in the house to do that and not to wait for campaign time before they start to promise us. That's why today we are having that problem at that border, and people feel that we are weak. Yes. All these so-called politicians we have in our country there, from my own observation as a person, I keep it to myself, I only have seen the true patriotic and lawyer, a party that I have seen that rather worth the Liberian people vote. And you need to take a close look. You need to look. Like I said, Yeke now has taken it from the Liberian people can sell their birthright for bag of rice down to bag of cement. All because of what? He knows that the people are going against him being impeached or taken from the House of Representatives now. So he's trying to seek the protection of the very Liberian people by donating bag of cement, couple of bag of cement to them. So they will say, oh, Yeke is in the interest of us. But that's the same Yeke that spoke openly that Liberia, part of Liberia belongs to Guinea. It's the same Yeke. So how does he love the Liberian people? How does he love the country that he was born into? My people, we need to think critically about this. These leaders are not in the interest of the Liberian people. Instead, they are in their own pocket. They are in the interest of their own pocket. You know, they always do this thing here. They will wait, coming to election time. Then they start making promises to the Liberian people. They start making promises to us. What they are going to do when they are elected or they are into offices. But wait until you put them in office. Then all they have said, all the promises they have made in the past goes through the windows. The purpose in which they were elected in the very first place, they never fulfill those promises. By right, when they are in the opposition, they are in the house, that's when they're supposed to fight. Now when they know that election time is coming closer and they want to be re-elected or go back into offices, then they start to promise the Liberian people something that they never live up to. And that's why I said, I know seditionists are not fools. Seditionists are not naive. Seditionists are not, foolish people. Y'all know who Yeke is. Let him continue to make fool of himself. Y'all just use his talent, use his time, his energy. Because Yeke can never be trusted. And he will never be trusted. When you sign an agreement with Yeke and you don't live up to your bargain, Yeke looks at Liberia like a business. He will come after if he has to do anything critically. You get Yeke a chance that he can sell the entire Liberia. That's why Yeke took a family to Ghana. Even in one of his conferences, he said it, that he got properties all over the world. That even if the Liberian people take the government take the one within Liberia, as long as they can touch the one out of the country, it means nothing to him. Again, him because the one he obtained out of the country is far more than the one he even has within the country of Liberia. Is this the kind of representative you can trust? We understand that people make mistakes. Yes, we have been making mistakes over and over. I think it's about time now our eyes needs to open. We need to understand that these people here, they are not good for us. These people don't mean well for us. They are not in our interest. They are not. They are only here to make their money, support their families, and go. A lot of them right within our country there, they are not even thinking about living their lives in our country. They're only going to the country to hustle. Their mean lives are concentrated outside of the country. A lot of our people who has the people in that, who has the love of that country are the ones within that country. So, folks, these people that are not standing up for us, we need to know them, and we need to shame them, and we need to know where we are putting our votes, where we are concentrating our votes. Sincerely, we need to understand where we are concentrating our votes. This is about the time to rewrite our mistakes. People that yakking doesn't mean well for that country. A lot of our senators and representatives, look at one of the videos I saw circulating on Facebook. When these senators went and the Speaker of the House to Lofa, after making such a fool of the Liberian people, they stopped on the highway to dance, to make fun, more fun of the Liberian people. Your friend is my friend, and my friend is your friend. We got together, happy we will be. We are one family. Oh my God. Y'all saw it. Y'all can say y'all did not see it. Y'all saw it. That video is still on Facebook. It's still circulating. Representative John Fala and all. While our people there in Lofa are crying in pains. Our people in Lofa there are living in fears. The people in Lofa there, you know, they are afraid. Yeah, the people in Lofa they are afraid. Yeah, and if they're singing on the road that we all are one family, your friend is my friend, and my friend is yours friend, because they know what they are coming to get. The amount of pay they are coming to get again. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, have mercy. How long are we going to remain in this situation? And you know, to my brothers and sister fellow seditionists, these are the same people y'all keep on re-electing. These are the same people y'all keep on re-electing. It's like putting old wine in new wine bottle. Yeah. The people just take, you know, they kind of like put you by the table. When they're eating on the table, they feel like you are not good enough to sit on the table with them. The crumbs that drop on the floor, that's the one you pick up and eat. Because they give few scholarships, then you feel that they love you, they care about you. But they are not giving you jobs. You're not taking even 25% of what they are carrying home. Then you think that they love you. Go look at other African countries, our neighbors around us. Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, other places that are far, far developed. Regardless of the corruption, they are developing their countries. They are taking the security of their country to be very serious. Why Ghana today will play fun out of us as well? They don't care what they do to our citizens because they feel that we are bulldog, you know, toothless bulldogs. Guinea tried to carry the same thing they have done to us, to that border there, to Ivory Coast, and they saw the resistance of Ivory Coast. And they drew back. You know why? Because Ivory Coast is fully ready. Ivory Coast is fully ready. Like I saw a gentleman was showing on the social media. Go look at Us say we carrying military men in almost broken down trucks, broken down vehicles. How shameful it is. They will say, oh, we got the best trained soldiers. But these people are not being paid attention to. They are not being treated well. No benefits. They don't have equipments. They don't even have better cars. The inventory are empty. Then we say that we want to brag about security system. We want to make promises. Our people want to be making promises coming to election time to our people. When they are already in power, they can do something for the country. Even the little that they will do that will showcase in our house, the fight in our house for the Liberian people or for the country. That will give us, or that should give the Liberian people, they hope to say, oh, they are in the house, they are making sure that the country gets developed. Even bills that are not being approved, bills that the House is fighting not to be approved, or the president don't want to approve, they are fighting for it to be approved in the interest of the country and the Liberian people. Imagine when they become president tomorrow, or when they become leader tomorrow. What are they going to do? A lot, because they know what it is. They are on the opposite side, but guess what? They are fighting for it in the interest of the Liberian people. And when they are in power, where they have dominion power over that, it is going to be given to the Liberian people, to the country. That's how we get to know and determine a better leader for our country. That's how. But all the situations now we are having, none of them there. Instead, they are even joining, the aliens and things to fight against our land. Like Yeke Koluba. Yeah. So, folks, please, we need to know better. We definitely need to know better. Let's listen to this, our general here.
We are calling on international community, as the government are carrying on diplomatic means. It's good, So tomorrow, when the team break loose, so they can blame the government. So the government will carry on a diplomatic engagement. Because Guinea know me. I didn't brag about it. Guinea know me very well. There's a history there between me and them. Actually, look, we are calling on international community, as the government are carrying on diplomatic means. It's good, So tomorrow, when the team break loose, so they can blame the government.
That's the thing we are talking about there. Because of what is happening, because of the situation in the country, are rising concerns for people who wants to protect their sovereignty, people who wants to protect their land, people who wants to protect their country. All because our so-called government, our House of Representatives and Senators, they are not doing nothing for the country. They use this kind of schematic means here where you're talking about as soon as campaigning time is coming closer, election coming closer, they use the campaign time, to make promises to the Liberian people. Oh, when you elect us, we will do this. When you elect us, we will do that. But soon you put them into offices. Those promises are in the past. It goes through the window. In fact, You come to the offices, their securities don't never let you see the other secretaries. They got strict rules and orders. These are the kind of people that we will say we are electing and putting into power. Why our people in Lofa there are living in fear? Our people in Lofa there are running away from their homes. Our people in Lofa there, yeah, cannot sleep at night. Guinea has crossed the flag. Even when it comes to the cornerstone, we all have seen it. Okay, let's agree that the cornerstone is sitting right there. Instead of the flag being on the other side of the cornerstone to their side, no, they're taking the other side, they're going all the way down to the other part of the borders in there. And they put their flag on the Liberian side. Normally, we know even that the river set in between as a border between two countries. No matter what illegal, money were done over the water, that could have been solved diplomatically. Not by invading another man's country. But it only happened because of the kind of weak administration we have, the kind of weak government we have. And all they can say is that they are settling this whole case diplomatically behind closed doors. And we sat down. We believed them. We sat down. We encouraged them. Folks, these people don't mean well for us. These people don't mean well for us. We should be able to know that this time around that we need to vote. We need to vote consciously. For me, I have started Yeke Star. Yeke now, because he feel he has caused all the problem now, he want to divert the people's attention from taking the vote away from him. That Sime Yeke gave, or so much thing you will see that Yeke has done for the Liberian people over there in that District 10. Do you people know how much Yeke can take home every month? Yeke takes home about 27,000, not even 25, 27,000 monthly. Yeke takes home. He smiles to his bank account. I'm telling you, inside reliable source, 27,000 monthly. And a few bags of cement he ended up buying, or he bought you people there. Why do you think Yeke would brag about owning properties around the world? Yeke doesn't have love for that country. Yeke is just, one of those that have sold our land. He has no love. Yeke comes to hustle. That's it right there. Like the rest of them, he's there hustling. Like the rest of them. So I know CDC, for CDC, I don't have to advise CDC. I know CDC know what they're doing. So Yeke, you think that CDC people, they are not wise enough, you making mistake. Every party there in that country there, they are used to you now. You think to cross carpet wall, then they stand up to say they're trying to defend you. Oh, before then, when Yeke was doing that to you, when you're in the opposition, you are causing job, we are this. They are only trying to buy your talent over Yeke. They are only buying your talent over yeke. Those people will never give you anything. That contract you sign is dead on arrival, yeke. You know that. It's dead on arrival. Yeah. No party will tell you serious and will ever tell you serious. So go find somewhere and sit down. Because you the major problem of our country. You are. You are a major problem of our country, Yeke. You are a mistake into our body politics. You are a big mistake. Seriously. I can take any other ex-fighter, a bit serious than you, Yeke. You worth the salt and the pepper that comes out of Liberia. You worth it. You worth it. From the day you sold out on your own country, I gave up on you. Yeah. General Bodnicki can come or Joseph Black can come and speak. I can somehow take a word with seriousness. Even like this other general commander I was speaking, any other faction can come out that have done wrongs in the past. I come out and honestly listening to them. But you, Yeke, you will be the last man for me to ever take into consideration or listen to. You're a wicked, cold-hearted man. You got no interest for that country. Very wicked. And you're going to be sitting down there. You should be sitting down there. And we hear again, just today by 5-something, Guinea and their troop have bounced to Ganta border there. Nimba, right to Ganta. Over hundreds of troops. After they went to Lofa and they succeeded, they're trying Nima to see if they will succeed. Yeah, they're trying Nima to see if they will succeed. So, folks, we have to be very, very serious. We have to be very, very serious. Liberia is at a crossroad. It is terrible for us. It is terrible for us. Unfortunately, we can't lie about it. We can't pretend like nothing is happening. Even you living outside the country, it worries you. Unless you are not a Liberian. It worries you. Oh, the jumbo thing about we being brothers and sisters that Guineans troops are talking about, don't dare believe it. Don't dare believe it. Those people are taking our land gradually. As I said, y'all believe it or not, very, very soon you're going to be seeing Guinean or military cars and things driving into Lofa itself from the border. You'll be seeing the military pickups, the military vehicles, and even their trucks. And they will say, oh, because they have family, they are right on the seesaw. They came to visit their relatives. You'll be seeing Guinean military men in their uniform, if it is not already happening, into Lofa itself. You'll be seeing that. But Liberia, you can't do it. Liberian military men can wake up, cross the border in their military uniform, and even be allowed to plow the street of Guinea or even to the border. They plow the Guinean border there in their military uniform. Their security forces would never allow that, but it's going to start happening in Lofa very soon. Believe it or not. And because of these things here, United Party is in serious trouble. You see, Papa Boyka, the precedents that you are setting, right? The way you are making that way for your predecessors. you will be the cause that the Liberian people will decide to either re-elect, any United Party officials tomorrow to lead or to rule after you, or you will be the cause of the Liberian people diverting or bending to the next side or the opposition side. And that has a means of tarnishing your reputation or your hard work, leaving that stain on you that tomorrow, even the very part after everything you have worked for, they will say that because of you, they have lost, the Liberian people have lost trust in them. Yes. Your legacy that you try to set for the future will go flushing down the drain if you do nothing about this Guinea-Liberia situation. Yes, we all know we don't want to go to war again. We all from crisis, 14-year plus of civil crisis. We all know that. But there are ways in which you need to handle this, that these people need to understand that they have invaded us. They need to go back. They need to go back across the river or the water. Let this not happen during your time. Let this not happen during your time. Liberia belongs to all of us. But let us not come out knowing that it is during your time this took place. And we have to pass it to our children. Our children have to pass it to their children, and so on and so forth. Your legacy be damaged. This is really mind-boggling. It is hurtful. It is. A lot of us don't like it. Look at your so-called information minister being so sarcastic to the Liberian people. Why will you have all these kind of people surrounding you? Why do you think we elected you? Why do you think a lot of us believe in you? Even looking at PAP party turned out today, and a lot of UP, personnel attended that. It's like they are even losing hope in their own party. They are trying to seek places within the next party to see that if they will accommodate them. Because they are beginning to feel like with the current situation on the ground, Unity Party is finished. And that is exactly what even CDC is camping on. CDC is definitely banging on that they believe, based upon that, UP parties can never be trusted and will never be trusted to come back into power. Folks, the line is open. If you want to partake, you have anything on your mind to say, to share your views with us. You can, from the number 612-222-0299, is as well the same number for WhatsApp. You can call and state your opinion, share with us or share with me right here. Also, too, you can call direct the same 612-222-0299, and also share your opinion on how do you see the situation in Liberia there. Now we have heard that the Guinean soldiers they were at yesterday, in fact, this evening, they were at the Ganta border there. They were at the Ganta border there, hundreds of men. And also we see the APA party, the PAP party, People Action Party, have started running to their campaign, where members of the UP party were all invited, including the vice president of Liberia, and also too, CDC have ran today, from 3 frontier areas. One was Buchanan, and the other two I don't remember, but if you do remember, you can share it with us. And the turnout, especially in Buchanan, was massive. The turnout in Buchanan was massive. I wouldn't lie on that. It was massive, and who's giving all this leverage? It's coming from the failure of the UP. Now CDC are feeling energetic. CDC are feeling that they are in control of the situation. The worst has happened. And it happened during the UP term. So now they know that, basically, they can correct the mistakes of the UP. Something that never happened during their time to affect the entire country is what that has happened during the time of the UP. So massively they turned out. I was beginning even to wonder that that turnout in Buchanan have been the most, or it had even been the most turned out as compared to Monserrado, the headquarter party when they were over there. Because I don't want to, the group they were excited, they were jubilating, they were all firing up in Buchanan there. I shouldn't lie, I was highly impressed of what I saw. I think that's scaring the UP party. It is scaring the UP party. It is scaring the UP party. It is scaring possibly other parties, So I hate to say this, but I will be honest about it. I hate to say it, that I'm seeing the light showing to the CDC party, And like I said, Pape Boyka, you better start blaming yourself. You better start blaming yourself on what you allowed to happen to that border. You better start blaming yourself, because immediately when that thing occurred at that border, it should have been a quick response. You should have sent. Even men said with hunting arm or even those villagers, you should have sent them a lot over there to secure, to hold that border down until a permanent decision is made. But you did not. You did not. Now you have given CDC ground. You have given CDC ground to operate from. Okay? And they are having the fun of their lives. They have seen exactly what's going to bring them into power. Yeah? They have had the punch line. They have seen the punch line. And they are definitely making use of it. CDC being smart, smarter than ever before you can imagine. Now, why people? You see, their house. Oh God, the House of Senate and Representative. Let me tell you something. All of you people there know that you got your own party. You got your own people. You know how ruthless CDC is. I be very, very sure. I tell you, believe it or not. If CDC comes into power tomorrow, if CDC comes into power today or tomorrow, all of you people that are not supporters of CDC in our house, CDC will find one way or the other to replace you. Either by impeachment, or when election comes for you, they will bring out their own people that will run against you. You know how CDC operate. They will massively support their own people by all means, and by hooks and crooks. They will make sure that people win, and they will kick you out of power. So your representatives and senators in the House there, y'all don't think that only the fact that when CDC come to power, it just ends with the executive mansion, or the fact that they are just in power, so that's all to it. No. CDC will come after y'all in that house. As long you're in that house and you have never supported CDC, you are not a member of CDC. You know CDC, they are good at that. CDC will find a way to make sure, if not even 100%, but 98% of that house will be controlled by them. And which, of course, when it happens, for you to have CDC relinquishing power in years to come, other elections, it will not happen. CDC will hold ground that any election, presidential election that shall come out in the future, by hooks or crooks, they will make sure that they will give that thing where the way they slightly let UP to come to power, they will not allow it to happen again. You guys should think. I thought you guys were fast thinkers. No. CDC come into power. All you guys in the house are from different parties are in trouble. Y'all know Akara's Gray. Akara's Gray knows his way around. He knows how to shake that house. Y'all know Akara's Gray. Obviously, Akara's Gray will come back. CDC come into power. Like it or not, Akara's Gray will end up becoming either one of those senators again, but he will not be a representative. This time, Akara's Gray will become a senator. And like I said, this thing will spread on to everybody. CDC will correct their mistakes. They will correct every mistake. It will affect all of y'all. The CDC that y'all won't play with. The CDC that y'all want to play with. Y'all think CDC is joking? Y'all think CDC coming back with ease or with some kind of, maybe a friendly mind or friendly attempt? No. CDC coming back with revenge. CDC will make all of y'all pay. If one party I can see that will be sure of coming back, that's CDC. Their contestant, I would say, that would give them hard time would be CMC. But from what I saw today, CDC might still win. CDC might still win. And when CDC take over that country there, we finish. We finish. CDC doesn't need you. That your ground you want horse. CDC will move you from that horse there. They will move you from that horse too. The people know that you are not trusted and you can't be trusted. You think CDC that mumu? CDC that mumu. You know that by now.
Live on www.radiolbr.com. This is True Talk, talking real life situation, bringing around the table newsmakers, the wake-ups, the shakers of our democracy, setting the agenda for the forward march of motherland Liberia. True Talk is live on www.radiolbr.com with your host, William A. Davis. It's an hour long of cross-cutting political, social, religious, and contemporary issues affecting the society. Make a date. True Talk is coming soon on www.radiolbr.com. True Talk, breaking our issues to life. Live on www.radiolbr.com. This is True Talk, talking real life situation, bringing around the table newsmakers, the wake-ups, the shakers of our democracy, setting the agenda for the forward march of motherland Liberia. True Talk is live on www.radiolbr.com with your host, William A. Davis. It's an hour long of cross-cutting political, social, religious, and contemporary issues affecting the society. Make a date. True Talk is coming soon on www.radiolbr.com. True Talk, breaking our issues to life.
Yes, okay, folks. All right, so yeah, we are back. So I tell you, folks, you know, believe it or not, we are in a lot of trouble. We as Liberians, we are in a lot of trouble, and I'll be honest about it. This is not something I see our country easily getting out of. Because the CDC said it's no different from other people. I'm telling you this. That's why when some of us, when you hear us, I would say we are on the fence. We'll say that we are just for Mama Liberia, not for any political party. It's because of all of these things. But to be very honest, you know, our country need prayers. We do need prayers. Prayers, not just for prayer's sake, but that God rescue us from the hands of those misleading leaders. That God brings into our lives, into our country, someone who truly has the heart of our country. Yes, we need that. So I would say for now, this is how we come to the end of our, broadcasting right here. And maybe later we might be coming back to talk on more issues coming up next. Bye bye for now.